Hi.
Hi.
I'll send someone down that can do that.
Good
morning. I'm sorry.
No, you're okay.
Run down, let me know.
It says waiting for Windsor Central
I'll
School
find
District.
someone to run down. No problem. Okay. I'm sorry. What was your name?
Madison.
Madison.
Yeah.
Madison Shea.
Yeah.
All right. So you are here. You're gonna be our CSE.
Oh, you've got it.
Okay.
So let me bring.
Oh, now I do too.
You're
Yeah.
all schedule. Good morning. I'm sorry.
You're okay. Run down, let me know.
Teachers
Just waiting
have
for the audio.
So I'll cover the teachers while they're in meeting.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry.
I don't hear it.
Madison Shea.
Yeah.
All right. So you are here. You're gonna be our CSE.
Oh, you got it.
So let me.
Do you have something else up on there? It is. I don't hear it. Do you have something else up on there? Yeah. It's crazy. Let me make sure. It is. Is it, I'm wondering, is it picking up this computer microphone?
Yeah, I don't know why though.
Remember when we were testing? And, oh, we hear audio. There must be something else up on the camera. But I didn't, yeah, was it camera microphone?
You have the microphone?
I do have a microphone, but there's a blue bag. Okay, make sure. It is. Is it, I'm wondering, is it picking up this computer microphone? Yeah, so,
Yeah.
oh, desktop audio. There we go. When we were testing? And, oh, desktop audio. Must be something else up on the camera. But I didn't, yeah, was it camera?
Do you want me to see if the,
So see, there's nothing coming from the there's nothing coming from the PTZ. Yep. Okay, I just muted. Now there is a mic aux, but it's not. Doesn't sound like it's picking anything up. It's still picking up audio, but I don't know from which source. I don't know what that one is.
that's gotta be that, I think. Yeah, can you mute that one too?
Okay, so this is also the computer. Test 1 2.
test. 1, 2, 3, 4. Test, test. Test, test, 1, 2. Test, test, 1, 2.
1 2.
Testing.
There's seats here too. We just gotta sit. Class. Good morning, everyone. Thank you as we're getting settled. It definitely looked a little chaotic, but it's 9:15 and we are ready to start on time. So, to our students, please make sure excellent behavior as we get started. I know we had a little extra time, so we really got to settle in. So, good morning. I'm Mrs. Behrman, and I'm the building principal, and I'm thrilled to be welcoming all of our students and our families and friends to our fourth quarter student recognition ceremony. As we get started, I'd like to welcome Coraline Simon, our Student Council President, to the podium to lead us in a Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic.
Thank you, Coraline. And thank you to our family and friends for joining us this morning to share in a special moment for your child. The students at CR Weeks do a wonderful job, and we are very proud of each quarter. And I'm honored to be able to recognize their efforts today. I just also want to remind everyone this is being live streamed, special reminder students, so we need to have excellent audience behavior. We call it whole body listening, so you're sitting nice and still, your feet are on the floor, your hands are on your lap, and you're watching so that everybody gets their turn coming up to get their award. We want to make sure we're being really respectful. And good morning to all of our students who are in their classrooms right now. They're watching from their classrooms. So we're proud of all your efforts as well. Some of you got recognized other quarters, and you're still doing a fantastic job, and we appreciate that. So with that, we're going to get started. We're going to start with UPK first, and I'm going to call them up, read their award, and they're going to stand on the podium, hold their award up, so that when they're all done, we'll get a round of applause for UPK. You can take a picture if you want, and then we are going to let the younger classes go right back to class after that, because this could be a long time for our little ones to sit. So they're going to be our role models showing us how we're going to do this. So I'm going to help them get situated as they come up. So we are going to start right off with Hazel Sprague. Come on up. So when you come up, Hazel, we're going to do the first one to show. I'm going to shake your hand. Shake your hand, and then after I read this, I'm going to hand it to you, okay? This is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Hazel is doing an amazing job learning her speech sounds, and this is from Mrs. Wright. Oh, this is funny. Next we have Hazel Sprague. Fantastic. Hazel, this one is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Hazel is kind and follows directions on the bus. Fantastic. Next, we have Madison Brown. Madison, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Madison follows directions quickly on the bus, and that is from your bus driver. Fantastic. Liam Bolshevik. Liam, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Liam is kind and respectful on the bus. Vincenzo Grassi. Vinny, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Vinny takes pride in his work and gets his work on time every day in the classroom. Fantastic. That's from your teacher, Mrs. Matthews. Jordan Guthrie. Jordan, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Jordan is kind and follows directions on the bus. Excellent job. Kinley Howell. Kinley, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Kinley follows directions quickly on the bus. Wow, you became. Stella Carroll. recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Stella is a good friend and always looks after her peers. She helps others when they need it. Good job, Stella, and that's from Mrs. Matthews. Henry Abbott. Henry, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Henry is a kind friend. He shares and works well with his classmates, and that's from Mrs. Bennett. Willow Sidlicki. Willow, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Willow is an amazing encourager. She always compliments her peers and teachers for the work they do, and that is from Mrs. Bennett.
Congratulations. Nice job.
Oh, Willow, we have another one for Willow Sidlecki. In recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits, Willow is kind and follows directions on the bus, and that is from Mrs. Kenyon.
Nice job. I got two.
And Mason Stan. Mason, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Mason is an enthusiastic learner. He likes to ask questions about what we are learning in the classroom, and that's from Mrs. Bennett.
Congratulations. Nice job. Can we get a picture? Do we have? Oh, can we have? You're gonna go down at the spot over there. Not all of you.
Can we have a round of applause for all of our UP Color Award recipients?
Do you not use this one? Just use the other one. Where is it?
Okay, now we're going to move on to our kindergarten recipients. First, we have Runa Knowles. Come on up. Runa, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Runa has been a star math student this year. She is respectful, attentive, and always tries her very best. Great job, Runa, and that is from Mrs. Pendorf.
Congratulations. Fantastic. And you're going to start your row right there.
It happened again. Runa Knowles, we have another one. In recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits, Runa has made so many gains this year, both socially and academically. She is flourishing in kindergarten, and that's from Mrs. Streetcheck.
Congratulations. There we got two.
Levi Sweet. Levi, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Levi always tries his best at school. I am so proud of how far he has come with sounding letter sounds into words. Great job, Levi, and that's from Miss Streetcheck.
Congratulations.
Hendrix Ellsworth. Hendrix, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Hendrix has been a role model student this year in math. He exemplifies the character traits of respect, responsibility, and being a great problem solver every day. Way to go, Hendrix, and that's from Miss Streetcheck.
Congratulations. Nice job.
Grace Curtis. Grace, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Oh, right up here, honey. Oh, that's a good way. Here, come right over here. Shake your hand first. Is that where you at? I'm going to read off here. Come here. Come up here so we can see you. You did so good. Okay. Grace, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Grace greets me in the hallway each time she sees me with a big smile on her face and the best hug. She makes every morning so special, and that is from Miss McCarville. Congratulations. Nice job. And a big smile, big smile. Oh, Grace Curtis, you got another one. Grace Curtis, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Grace comes to school with a big smile on her face each day. She has been practicing following directions quickly and sharing with friends, and that's from Miss Miller. Congratulations. Okay, I'm gonna give you that one. She always does have a wonderful smile, too. I thought I was reading the same one twice when I started off the same, but it really is true. Evelyn Hepler. Evelyn, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Everly is kind and respectful on the bus, and that's from Mrs. Flanagan. Congratulations. Everly, I said it wrong the first time, huh? William Wallace. William, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. William has come out of his shell throughout the year. I am proud to see him speaking up and sharing his thoughts and ideas. And that's from Mrs. Muto. Congratulations. Where's that smile? Scarlett Garcia. Oh, Scarlett's absent today, so we still want to recognize her accomplishment. This is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Scarlett always tries her best at school and has made a lot of growth through the year. I am so proud of how hard she has been working. Way to go, Scarlett, and that's from her teacher, Mrs. Darling. Harper Short. Harper, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Harper has been a role model student in our classroom. I can always count on her to be doing the right thing and being a problem solver. Way to go, Harper. And that's from Mrs. Darling. Congratulations. Colt Riley. Colt, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Colt always tries his best and has made progress through the year. I'm so proud of his hard work, and that's from Mrs. Aragon. Congratulations. Nice. Oh, Colt, stay right here. We have another one for Colt Riley. In recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits, Colt follows directions quickly on the bus. Fantastic. From your bus driver. Very nice. From Ms. Crom. Jack Lear. I looked ahead this time. Jack has two as well. Jack, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Jack comes into math class every day ready to learn. He eagerly takes part in all of our activities and is an excellent role model to his peers. And that's from your teacher, Mrs. Flannery. And this one is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Jack is a role model for his classmates and is kind, positive, helpful student. He is hard worker and always brings a smile to my face, and that's from your teacher, Mrs. Edwards. Congratulations. That's him. Nice. Malcolm Davey. Oh, Malcolm's absent too. Malcolm, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Malcolm has worked hard all year and has become a great math student. He works hard, participates in class discussions, and is a great role model to his peers. And that's from his teacher, Mrs. Flannery. Miles Lacey. Miles, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Miles comes to school happy and ready to learn every day. This is the first time in school And he is doing a good job learning school routines and expectations. Way to go. And that's from your teacher, Miss Durrell. Congratulations. Shake my hand. Here. And hold this. With a smile. I'm going to come right down in between Gracie and Finley Rowley. Finley, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Finley is kind and follows directions quickly on the bus, and that is from Mary Kenyon. The bus driver, nice job. That's great. Camden Long. Good job, Miles. Very good. Stay right here and face that way, honey. Camden, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Camden is respectful on the bus, and that's from Miss Crom. Nice job. Congratulations. And Emma Meyer. He's good. Emma, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Emma follows directions quickly on the bus, and that is from Mrs. Dickinson. Nice job. Congrats. Okay, we'll make 2 rows for the pictures. So William, if you can lead us right to the second row there. There you go, William, all the way over. You guys follow William. There you go, Cole. Come on, Jack, Liam. Good job, Camden. And right down by Miles. There we go. Okay, can we have a round of applause for our kindergarten award recipients? Congratulations. And we're going to let kindergarten head back to your classrooms as well. Nice job, everyone. Now on to first grade. We're going to start with Gio D'Angelo. Gio, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Gio always works hard in our ELA skills block. He is often helping others in my room too. Great job, Gio. And that's from Miss Streetcheck. Nice job. Excellent. Owen Stoddard. Owen, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Owen is a respectful, responsible student who strives to do his very best each day. He has demonstrated excellent perseverance while problem solving in math all year long. Great job, Owen. And this is from Mrs. Pendorf. Nice job. Excellent. Hensley Hubble. Hensley, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Hensley comes to school every day with a positive, ready-to-learn attitude. She demonstrates respect and responsibility in everything she does. She is a friend to everyone and has an excellent work ethic. Great job, Hensley. And that's from Mrs. Pendorf. Fantastic. I got your name right. Blake Rex. Blake, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Blake is working very hard in OT. I can always count on him to be focused and to make good choices. Great job. And that's from Mrs. Palonis. Nice job. Excellent. Blake, wait, you got another one. I forgot to look ahead again. Blake, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Blake has been working very hard this year in coding and doing a great job. And this is from Mr. Thompson. Carolina Lee. Carolina, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Carolina is a noble knight in every way. She works hard and she shows respect and kindness to her teachers and peers. I love working with Carolina in a reading group. She sets a wonderful example for others to follow, and that's from Mrs. Abdullah. Nice job. Excellent. Just a reminder to be an excellent audience, boys and girls. Next, we have Arabella Abatello. Arabella, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Arabella has a can-do attitude. She works hard during our entire reading block. No matter what the task is, she never gives up. I am so proud of her. She is making great gains due to her incredible work ethic during reading time, and that's from Mrs. Abdullah. Congratulations. Asher Edwards. Asher, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Asher has worked so hard to strengthen his muscles. He is always willing to try what is needed to help achieve this goal. And this is from Mrs. Palonis. Nice job. Excellent. Alexander Mangino. Alexander, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Alexander is hardworking, persistent young engineer, and that's from Mr. Marcotte. Nice job. Congratulations. Big smile. Ava Patch. Ava's not here today, so we want to recognize. This is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Ava has built up her stamina for work and play this quarter. She gives more effort and works until the timer goes off every time. And this is from her teacher, Miss Miller. Nice job. Waverly Fox. Waverly, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Waverly has been working hard on her independence this quarter. Keep up the great work, and that's from Miss Miller. Yeah, isn't that great? Walker Hubbard. Walker, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Walker exemplifies optimism, our character word of the month. When I see Walker in the classroom and hallways, he always smiles and politely greets me and Reggie. His uplifting attitude is contagious, and that's from Ms. Muto. Nice job. Where's a smile to go with it? Deacon Barrett. Deacon, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Deacon has shown good academic improvement this quarter. Deacon is learning to write short stories. He understands and applies math skills learned in Mrs. Flannery's class. Good job. And this is from Miss Urell. Nice job. Can you shake my hand? There you go. Wait. Big smile. Oh, Deacon, you have another one. I forget to look at.
Not again!
Deacon, this one is in recognition for showing and
Not again!
let me read it. This one's in recognition for representing the week's character traits. Deacon has been working hard, listening well, and trying new things with enthusiasm when he comes to meet with me. And this is from Miss Muto. Nice job. You're welcome. Nice manners. Michael O'Connor. Michael, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Good audience. Michael comes to Skills each morning ready to work hard and do his best. I have seen so much growth from him this year. Way to go, Michael. And this from your teacher, Mrs. Darling. Nice job, Michael. Wade Turnpenny. Okay. This is for Wade Turnpenny in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Wade has shown great progress during our skills block this year. He is engaging in lessons and showing respect while we are at our whole group lessons. Way to go, Wade, and that's from Mrs. Darling. Carolyn Root. Carolyn, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Carolyn has worked hard all year and has been a good friend to all her classmates as well. She is a great role model for her peers. And that's from your teacher, Mrs. Flannery. Nice job. Smile. Parker Gallagher. Good idea, Carolyn. Parker, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Parker has adjusted nicely to our school. Each morning he arrives at school with a big smile and eager to learn. Excellent. Here you go.
Do I get another one?
Nope, you get one right now. And you're going to go right down here on the second row, okay? So everybody can see you. Hold it up nice in front of you. Luke Perry. Luke has 2 awards as well. Luke, the first one is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Luke has shown great growth in OT this quarter. He is remaining on task and helps his peers remain focused as well. Way to go, Luke. And that's from Mrs. Palonis. And this one is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Luke is a kind and persistent young engineer, and that's from Mr. Marcotte. Nice job, Luke. You're welcome. Nice manner. Travis Affatata. That's nice, Deacon. Travis, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Travis has improved his social awareness this quarter. He is more vocal with his needs and communication with his peers and teachers. Great job, and that's from Mr. Rell. Just shake my hand. There you go, Travis. Right down the second row. Joseph Kerwin. Oh, come on. Make room. Joseph, we gotta let him up. Oh, okay, wait. Wade Turnpenny just got here too. So Wade, you had one. This is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Wade has shown great progress during our skills block this year. He is engaging in lessons and showing respect while we are in our whole group lesson. Way to go, Wade. And that's from Mrs. Darling. Congratulations. Hold it up in front of you on the second row there. Okay, Joseph Kerwin, thank you. This is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Joseph is kind and follows directions on the bus, and this is from Mrs. Flanagan. Nice job. That's so important. Thank you. And Sterling Finch. Come on up. Here, let's make room for him to come up, guys. Step aside, just make it right up. Come on, Sterling. Yeah. Sterling, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Sterling has shown good improvement with completing independent tasks, desk work this quarter. Sterling completes all work given with the help of his teachers, and he's doing a fantastic job in the classroom every day. Good job, Sterling. Sterling, you gotta shake my hand. There, this hand. There, shake my hand. There, and then hold this up. Wait, Sterling, hold that up. Wait. Hold up your award and smile. Okay, can we make 2 rows, and can we have a round of applause for our first grade award recipients? Walker, you stay up here. Joseph, up here. Luke, up here in the back row. Waverly, I think stay right there. Luke up here, Joseph up here. And first grade's gonna go back too. Owen. Okay. Congratulations, first grade. You can head back to class. Excellent job. Okay, as we get settled, we're going to move on to our second grade award recipients, and we are going to start with Brenna Burdick. Come on up. Brenna, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Brenna comes to school every day ready to learn and do her best. She is a hard worker and a great role model for others. Great job, Brenna, and this is from Mrs. Crisanti. Okay, and for our audience now, it's all of our older students, so we should have a perfect audience, right? Excellent job. Next, we have Johnny Hoover. Come on up. And Johnny has 2 awards as well. So Johnny, your first one is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Johnny has worked very hard this year. He never gives up and does his best to solve problems. Way to go, Johnny. And that's from your teacher, Mrs. Crisanti. And your second one is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Johnny is kind and respectful on the bus, and that's from Mrs. Crom. Nice job, mister. Excellent. Big smile. Valerie Van Zandt. Valerie, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Valerie is a kind, responsible student that works hard every day. Great job, Valerie, and this is from your teacher, Mrs. Crisanti. Nice job. Madison Hip. Madison, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Madison is kind and helpful. She has become an excellent problem solver this quarter, and this is for your teacher, Miss Miller. Nice job. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Ella Gabriel. Ella, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Ella is always ready to learn, cooperative, patient, and friendly during second step lessons, and this is from Miss Muto. Nice job. Aria Courtwright. Aria, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Aria is always excited and ready to learn. She is enthusiastic, and I can always count on her to help out, and that is from Mrs. Palonis. Nice job. Congratulations. Cecilia Aragon. Cecilia, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Cecilia has become an incredible mathematician this year. She is showing great growth in her number sense, and this is from Mrs. Hendricks. Nice job. Congrats. Brielle Hall. Brielle, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Brielle grows daily as a mathematician. She is a great turn and talk partner and shares her math thinking with everyone. Way to go, Brielle, and that's from Mrs. Hendricks. Nice job. Love the both. Brooke Tonkin. Brooke, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Brooke comes to her reading lessons ready to work. Her positive attitude and hard work have helped her become a strong reader. And this is from Mrs. Sutphen. Nice job. Congratulations. Gabriella Whitehead. I'll give you one to hold for now, and then I'll get it after. Okay. Gabriella, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Gabriella is an enthusiastic learner. She is always eager to participate in each task and to do her best. And that's from Mrs. Sutphen. Congratulations. Don't worry about it. Isaac Owen. Isaac, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Isaac has shown improvement with desk work this quarter. Isaac takes his time and asks for help if needed. Great job, Isaac, and this is from Miss Urell. Shaking. Two hands, big smile. Serenity Murphy. Serenity, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Serenity has increased her reading comprehension skills this quarter. She can read 3 to 5 short passage sentences and answer questions independently. She has also begun to learn to type. Nice job. This is from Miss Urell. Congratulations. Eamon Roselle. Eamon, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Eamon has increased his reading comprehension skills. He currently reads at a great level and can answer text-related questions. Good job. And this is from Miss Urell. Congrats. Draven Stark. Absent? Draven's absent too. So this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Draven is kind on the bus, and that is from his bus driver, Mrs. Springsteen. Congratulations. Sean James. Sean, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Sean is doing a great job on the bus, being respectful and polite. Sean is a great kid, and this is from your bus driver, Mrs. Springsteen. Nice job. How about a smile? Giovanna Button. Giovanna, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Giovanna is kind and respectful on the bus, and this is from your bus driver, Mrs. Flanagan. Nice job. And Hunter Fleetwood. Hunter, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Hunter is kind and follows directions on the bus, and this is from Mrs. Flanagan. Nice job. Congrats. Okay, problem solvers. Good job. Can we make 2 rows for the picture? Nice job, Johnny. Oh. I'm sorry, that was my fault. Serenity, yep, you can go right down to the end. Giovanna, go right down to the end. And then Madison, I'm going to have you scooch over. Cecilia, you can go down. Go down. Eamon, you want to come back? Sean? Come over for the picture. Can we have a round of applause for our 2nd grade award recipient? Face forward. Sean, he's taking a picture.
Round of applause for our 2nd grade award recipient.
Okay, 2nd grade, you can go back to class as well because this is going a little long. Nice job. Okay, moving on to 3rd grade. Nora Safranek. Nora, this is in recognition. Oh. Want everybody to hear it. This is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Nora has been working hard in coding this year and has done a great job, and that is from Mr. Thompson. Nice job. Congrats. Tremaine Parker. Tremaine, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Tremaine is always kind and welcoming to his classmates and other peers around him. He is a great friend and makes sure to try to include everyone. Great job, Tremaine. And this is from your teacher, Ms. Kostick. Congrats. Nice job. I love that smile. Colin Beavers. Colin, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Call and follows directions quickly on the bus. And this is from Mrs. Flanagan, your bus driver. Nice job. Congratulations. Adriana Champion. Adriana, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Adriana is a wonderful student. She takes pride in her work and always tries her best. Her smile and positive attitude are contagious. And this is from Mrs. Aragon. Congratulations. Nice. Where is that smile? Avian Espada. Avian, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Avian does his best during math and has done a great job. And this is from your teacher, Mrs. Palonis. Congratulations. Preston Kenyon. Preston, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Preston gives his best effort in math each day. I am so proud of his progress. And this is from your teacher, Mrs. Palonis. Nice job. Excellent. Corbin Knapp. Corbin, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Corbin has worked so hard this year on his growth mindset and staying optimistic in the classroom. I'm so proud of you and how far you have come. And this is from your teacher, Mrs. McCarthy. Nice job. Good handshake. Mercedes Lehman. Mercedes, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Mercedes is always honest and helpful in her classroom. She's always there as a friend to make sure everyone is smiling and having a positive day. You are awesome, Mercedes. And this is from your teacher, Miss McCarthy. Nice job. Carter Lynch. Carter, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. I can always count on Carter to show excellence in his behavior and respect to adults and peers in the classroom. Thank you, Carter. And this is from your teacher, Miss McCarthy. Congratulations. Good job. Brennan Stack. Oh, and he has 2 awards. The first one is Brennan takes an active role in our conversations in class and always is there to support his classmates. Awesome job, Brennan, and that's from his teacher, Miss McCarthy. And the second one is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Brennan is kind and respectful on the bus, and that's from his bus driver, Mrs. Dickinson. Nice job. Coda Tennant. You guys are doing great. Coda, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Coda has been dedicated, hardworking member of our lunch group. I am proud of him, and this is from Miss Muto. Nice job. Congratulations. Good handshake. Savannah Ormsby. Savannah, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Savannah always tries her best with a smile on her face. I am proud of her trying new ways to solve problems and never giving up. Keep up the great work, Savannah. And this is from Mrs. Aragon. Nice job. Congratulations. James Thompson. James, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. James is such a leader in the classroom. He is always a hard worker and always tries his best in all he does. If a peer needs help in any way, James is always willing to help. I am very proud of you, James. And this is from your teacher, Mrs. Buchanan. Excellent. Abraham Giles. Abraham, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Abraham has done a great job working hard and doing his best in the classroom this last quarter. I have seen such positive growth in Abe over the school year. I am very proud of you, and keep it up. And this is from your teacher, Mrs. Buchanan. Smile. Congratulations. Gavin Guthrie. Gavin, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Gavin follows directions quickly on the bus. Nice job. And that is from Mrs. Crom. Excellent. Marina Furch. Marina, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Marina has such a positive attitude every day. She comes to school with a big smile on her face and is the light in our classroom. Thank you for the positivity you bring to our classroom, Marina. This is from your teacher, Mrs. Buchanan. Thank you. Thank you. Destiny Kasmarsek. She has two. Destiny, the first one is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Destiny comes to school each day with a big smile on her face and a positive attitude to take on the day. She brings so much happiness and laughter to our classroom. You are so special, Destiny. We are so lucky to share our days with you. And that's from your teacher, Miss McCarville. Nice. And the second one is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Destiny is kind on the bus and does a great job, and that's from your bus driver. Very nice. Congratulations. Smile. Those are good. Bailey Winters. Bailey, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Bailey follows directions quickly on the bus, and this is from your bus driver, Mrs. Dickinson. Excellent job. Smile. And Jocelyn Quick.
At the Spectrum Lab, we're bringing you the
You can come right through here. Come right through Nora. Jocelyn, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Jocelyn is kind on the bus, and this is also from your bus driver, Mrs. Dickinson. Nice job. Congratulations. Okay, can we make 2 rows? Well, everybody stay on the top that's here, and then we will have Mercedes start the second row going all the way over. Destiny, you can go down. Can we have a round of applause for our 3rd grade award recipients? Thank you. You guys can go back too if you want. This is going longer than it does sometimes. Have a great afternoon. Okay, so we have our 4th and 5th graders left. Our 5th graders are going to be leaving us. We're going to be doing your moving up tomorrow, so I'm really happy that you are in here if you've got an award. And our 4th graders, you're going to be the big kids on campus next year, so it is so important that you can be role models to our whole entire student body. So thank you so much for being in here, for getting an award, because we're going to need that behavior next year to help lead the school. We're going to start with Brennan Johnson. Come on up. Bannon, I'm sorry. Bannon, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Bannon always brings a positive and creative attitude to art. He is always focused on creating his best work in class. And this is from the art teacher, Mrs. Edwards. Nice job. Congratulations. Big smile. Maya Whitling. And Maya has 2 as well. So Maya, your first one is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Maya is kind and respectful on the bus, and that is from your bus driver, Mrs. Flanagan. And your second one is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Maya gives 100% effort each and every OT session. She is polite and kind to her peers. Great job, Maya, and that's from Mrs. Palonis. Nice job. Finley Edwards. Finley, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Finley is always kind to friends in need. She has a generous heart, wonderful manners, and has a love for creativity. This is from your teacher, Mr. Peterson. Excellent job. Congratulations. Adeline O'Neill. Adeline, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Adeline can always be counted on to do her best. Her work is excellent, and she is a great role model in the classroom. And that is from your teacher, Mr. Peterson. Nice job. Andrew Chase Gould. Good job, right? Andrew, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Andrew is always very kind and inviting to his classmates and other peers around him. He is a great friend and makes sure to try to include everyone. He always shows great manners to adults throughout the building. Great job, Andrew. And that's from your teacher, Mrs. Kostick. And that is very true. Good job.
Do I have two?
Just one this time. Mia Garino. Mia, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Mia works very hard in PE and is kind and cooperative with classmates during games and activities. And that is from Mr. Bixby. Nice job. Congratulations. Emma Maney. And Emma also has 2 awards. So Emma, your first one is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Emma is a star STEM student. She is attentive and detail-oriented. Her focus and drive to do and be her best will continue to help her shine. And that's from Mrs. Calavoda, our science teacher. Excellent. And your second one, Emma, is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Emma is kind and respectful on the bus, and that is from your bus driver. Nice job. Congratulations. Thank you. Kaylee James. Kaylee, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Kaylee has developed a reputation at Weeks for being kind to everyone and helping others when they need a friend or a listening ear. And that is from Mrs. Muto. Nice job. Congratulations. Aubrey Ratch. Aubrey, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Aubrey is a very hard worker in band. She comes to her lessons prepared each week and goes above and beyond in class. She is a great helper and a leader in her section, and that is from our music teacher, Mrs. Smink. Congratulations. Will Volker. Will, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Will has shown a great deal of improvement this year as a saxophone player. He always comes to his lessons prepared. He is a great helper to Mrs. Smink and is a leader in his section, and that is from Mrs. Smink. Congratulations. Excellent. Remington Hayes. Remington, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Remington works very hard every day and has been putting a lot of effort into her work. I have noticed improvement and wanted to take the opportunity to let her know her hard work is paying off. And that is from your teacher, Mr. Trapani. Nice job. Zoe Williams. Zoe, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Zoe works very hard each day. Zoe always gives her best effort and approaches all of her assignments, even ones that might be challenging, with a positive attitude. I am so proud of you. Zoe, keep being amazing, and that's from your teacher, Miss McCarville. Take my hand. Congratulations. Erin Burnett. This is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Erin works hard each day, even when the work becomes challenging. Thank you for working hard and staying positive. You can do anything. And that's from your teacher, Mr. Trapani. Nice job. Bryn Quick. A lot of fourth graders. That's great. Bryn, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Bryn is kind and respectful on the bus, and that is from your bus driver, Mrs. Dickinson. Thank you. Congratulations. Caius Ray. Caius, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Caius follows directions quickly on the bus. That's from your bus's driver, Mrs. Crom. Nice job. Excellent. We always talk about our 4th and 5th graders being role models on the bus, so those awards are so important. Next, we have Simon Frazier.
I knew I was in there somewhere.
Just had to wait. Simon, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Simon is respectful on the bus, and patience is one of the words this month, so you did a great job doing that too. This is from Mrs. Crom. Congratulations. Hey, can we have 2 rows? And we'll have, stay here, have, go down and yep, start over. Good job. Can we have a round of applause for our 4th grade award recipients? Excellent, thank you. And last but not least, we'll move on to our 5th grade. This is a little sad, not as sad as tomorrow will be, but first we have Evan Colgan. Come on up. Evan, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Evan is a student with a great attitude who participates in class. He is always willing to help fellow students. He is kind and an all-around great young man, and that is from Miss Tina. Very nice job. Congratulations. Cannon O'Halloran. And Cannon has 2 awards. So Cannon, your first one is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Cannon is a hard worker. He gives 100% effort every day and always comes to school with a positive attitude and a smile on his face. He is a positive light to his friends and his teachers no matter what kind of day it is. If more people were like you, the world would be a better place. I am so proud of you, Cannon. And that is from his teacher, Miss Evans. Nice job. And the second one is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Cannon gives his best effort each day in PE and is always cooperative and kind with his classmates. And that's from our PE teacher, Mr. Bixby. Nice job. Congratulations. Excellent. Thank you. Cassandra Hale. Cassandra, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Cassie always comes to school with a positive attitude and gives her best. She works well with every adult and student and truly tries hard. And this is from your teacher, Dr. Grassi. Nice job. Congratulations. Carter Hall. Carter, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Carter has shown a significant improvement with his effort in class. He is more willing to share his thoughts and takes chances in his learning. And that's from your teacher, Dr. Grassi. Nice job. Congratulations. Cooper Short. Cooper, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Cooper has been working hard in coding this year and has done a great job, and that is from Mr. Thompson. Nice job. Excellent. Hudson Edwards. Hudson, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Hudson is a role model and a great leader for his peers. He is extremely bright, and his love of learning thrives inside and outside of the classroom, and that is from your teacher, Mrs. Bates. Congratulations. Nice job. Coraline Simon. Coraline, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Coraline is a role model and a leader for her peers. She is mature beyond her years, and with a kind heart can always be counted on by both students and teachers. And that's from your teacher, Mrs. Bates. Congratulations. Dominic Millard. Dominic, this is a recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Dominic has been working very hard and staying on task and getting all his classwork done throughout the school day. Dominic has also done a great job at regulating his emotions throughout the school day. Great job, Dominic, and this is from your teacher, Mrs. Kostick. Nice job. Congratulations. Landon Simic. Landon, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Landon is a respectful and focused student. He has great science mind, and his curiosity and energy are valued in and out of STEM classes. And this is from Mrs. Calavoda. Very nice. Congratulations. Braden Palmer. And Braden Palmer also has 2 awards. Braden, your first one is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Braden works hard in speech. He tries his best and has learned to persevere when he gets frustrated. And that's from Mrs. Wright. Yay. And your second one is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Braden is kind and respectful on the bus, and that is from your bus driver, Mr. Seward. Very nice. Good deal. Smile. Ariella Drum. Ariella, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Ariella has had outstanding attendance and dedication to school this entire school year. Way to go, Ariella. You will do great in middle school, and this is from Miss Muto. Nice job. Congratulations. Ella Hepler. Ella, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Ella has grown so much as a musician in her time at CR Weeks. She is a role model for her peers and was a standout in the musical this year. That's for sure. And this is from your teacher, Mrs. Smink. Nice job. Congratulations. Braden Cross. And Braden also has 2 awards. So Braden, your first award is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Braden is a leader in the percussion section in band. I can always count on Braden to know his parts and work hard to do his best. And this is from the music teacher, Mrs. Smink. And your second one is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Braden has shown maturity, dedication, and thoughtfulness during second step lessons and 4-H meetings. And that is from Mrs. Muto. Nice job. Congratulations. Thank you. Abigail Ellsworth. Abigail, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Abby is always the one person that someone can go hang out with and do work in the classroom. And she always is so good with the little kids during parent pickup. She keeps them entertained while we're waiting. This is from Miss McCaffrey. Nice job, Miss Tina. Congratulations. And Braden Palmer, you actually had 3 awards. Braden, you have another one. This is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Braden comes to school each day with a big, bright smile on his face.
He brings such positive energy to our classroom and to his learning environment. I am so proud of you, Braden. Keep being optimistic and bringing your loving, positive energy to everyone around you. And that's from your classroom teacher, Miss McCarville. Nice job. Sandra Boyce. Sandra, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Sandra shows respect to teachers and her peers alike. She is focused during reading lessons and always tries her best. And this is from Mrs. Sutphin. Nice job. Congratulations. Lillian Green. Lillian, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Lillian is kind and polite on the bus, and this is from your bus driver, Mr. Seward. Nice job. Excellent role model. Gavin Stevens. Gavin, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Gavin follows directions quickly on the bus and is a wonderful role model, and this is from his bus driver, Mrs. Dickinson. Nice job. Congratulations. Thank you. Silas Great. Silas, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Silas is kind and respectful on the bus. This is from your bus driver, Mrs. Dickinson. Thank you. Congratulations. Emma Lear. Emma, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Emma is respectful on the bus and is a wonderful role model. And this is from your bus driver, Mrs. Flanagan. Thank you. Lily Hanyon Schmidt. Here's my make room so she'll get through here. Yeah, let's make a little room. Thanks. Lily, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Lily follows directions quickly on the bus and is a wonderful role model. And this is from Mrs. Flanagan. Thank you so much. Yeah, Nancy. Riley Will. This is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Riley is kind and polite on the bus and is a great role model, and this is from Mrs. Flanagan. Nice job. I love when fifth graders get these awards. Makes me very happy. Pila Pleshia. Pila, last but not least, this is in recognition for showing and representing the week's character traits. Pila follows directions quickly on the bus and is a wonderful role model, and this is also from Mrs. Flanagan. She has a great bus, it sounds like. Congratulations. Thank you. Okay, fifth grade, if we can make 2 rows for a picture. And thank you to all of our fifth graders. Like I said, it's so important to have strong role models in our building, and because you have an award that shows that you're being an excellent role model for all your classmates and the younger students at Weeks. Can we fit, or is that? Yeah, it looks like that. Lily, you want to go on down to the front? And then you guys squish together, so you're kind of separated. I think if you squish them, we'll be good. Can we have a round of applause for our fifth grade award recipients? Thank you so much for joining us this morning, and thank you for raising wonderful children. We really appreciate all your hard work. Nice job, you guys.
I got the wrong award. Miss Flanagan's not my bus driver.
Okay, thanks for, we'll get that fixed, okay? Who's your bus driver?
Thank you very much.